What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to be going over UFC fighters that have no heart, that are just complete bitches. They just give up when the fight gets tough or when they're getting dominated, and yeah, they just don't have it within them. They don't have that resilience, to come back, right? So first up we got Leon Edwards. Man, this guy, he just looks like he doesn't want to be there. I swear, he just seems bored. He seems like, the average teenager in a math class, just sitting there like, when is this gonna end? That's what his facial expressions look like, and that's just the vibe he gives up. Like in the Bilal fight, he looked just bored, man. He didn't even look concerned. He just was like, oh, when is this gonna end? Right, kind of similar to the O'Malley and the Morale fight. It was like Tim Munch just saying, oh, it'll be over soon. Like, bro, what? Where's your spirit? Like, where's your like, I'm gonna come back and try to win this fight, and I swear people just like, ever since the Usman KO, people just thought Edwards was this like crazy, sniper. But realistically, he's only had two KOs. Like he had that one 8-second knockout like very early in his career, and then he beat Usman as Hail Mary, and then we thought, we started talking like Edwards is this crazy, KO artist, but it was a fluke, man. Like it was a fluke. I'm sorry. The more time passes, the more I think that the Usman fight was just, the second fight was just a fluke, because after that, Usman wasn't the same. It was visibly gun shy. It was visibly affected, and that's the only reason Edwards won that rematch in the trilogy, right? Because after the Covington fight, he was just lackluster, man. He didn't do anything. How did he not finish Colby? He didn't finish Colby, who had like a year and a half off. I think even more than that. And yeah, man, he's just lacking. He's just lacking the heart. Like he just looks like he doesn't want to be there. His demeanor's off. Like, and his coach is just a David Goggins 2.0. Like, why do you need a Goggins 2.0 in the corner? Like, every fight is in the corner. He's like, come on, Leon. Come on. Like, bro, like, you gotta have that kind of energy on your own, right? You shouldn't need your coach. Sure, they should, like, help you, right? And motivate you, but they should be additional support, not the main support, right? So, yeah. I don't know, and also his inactivity, like he doesn't fight very often. He doesn't seem one of those guys that are like eager, right? You can clearly see the difference with someone like Per. Per is super eager. He wants to fight. He wants these challenges. Ed was just like, I don't know, man, come back and march, bro. I'm gonna get the belt back, come back and march. That was a horrible accent. I will never do that again. But you guys get the idea, right? So I'd say Edwards. And it's really frustrating because he's actually really good. Like he has good striking. He's got good grappling. He's very well rounded. It's just the heart part that, yeah, it's a lack of heart, man. That's what hurts him, man. So yeah, Edwards, man, you gotta get some heart, bro. Get some heart. Next up, we got, what the fuck? Why is my thing not? Yeah, there we go. Alexander Rakic, bro. Every time this guy fights, I swear everyone's just like, you know what? Rakic is a really good. Or he's a nightmare matchup for this guy. For Ankalaev, Blachowicz, Yuri. And every time people are just like, you know what, man, Rakic could win, man. Rakic could win. And it's like, he just never delivers. It's like on paper, everyone talks about his skills. And it's kind of like Edwards. Like, he is very skilled. He has good striking. He has good wrestling. But he just doesn't show it. And I feel like that's similar to Edwards. He's lacking that kind of, that heart, right? He doesn't have that passion. This guy threw like 30 leg kicks at Yuri. And he couldn't break him. But Per threw like one leg kick and he knocked Yuri down, right? So I feel like he's lacking that. He's just lacking heart, man. Even in the Yuri fight, this dude tapped to strikes, bro. I've never seen that in my life. Who taps to strikes? He just fights like a bitch, man. He fights like a bitch. He just fights in a scared way, right? And we keep hearing, Rakic is really good. He could be one of the top guys, but he's just had so many chances, man. He's fought like this dude fought Blachowicz, lost to him because that was an injury, fair enough. But then he lost to Yuri. Why is he fighting Ankalaev? Why is he fighting the number one contender after he just tapped to strikes against Yuri? Like, yeah, I know he was winning that fight, but he lost, man. He lost. He tapped to strikes, and now he's fighting the number one contender in Ankalaev. Like, I don't want to see this guy fight any of the top guys again. But he needs to fight down. He needs to prove. Well, not prove his skills. We know he's skill. We know he has skills. He needs to just have a change of heart, man. He needs to be more passionate, man. So Rakic, yeah, he's like the Leon Edwards of the light heavyweight division. But yeah, man, he has no heart either. Next up, Tai Tuivasa, man. This one might be, I guess, shocking, but I don't know, man. Like recently, like he just looks like he doesn't care, man. He looks like he care if he wins or loses. Like I forgot which fight it was, but before one of his fights, I think last year, he literally, I think it was talk about either he had it open, like he ate some, or he had it for later. I think he had some talk about before his fights. Like, bro, like this dude, I don't know, man. He just looks like he's just going in there to have fun. He's not really trying, man. He's not trying. I don't know, man. I just feel like there's been a lack of effort from him, you know. Um, and he hasn't worked on his grappling. Right? Every time he comes out, we see he got subbed by Tybura. I think he got subbed by Volkov. I think Volkov submitted him as well. So it's like I don't know, man. He's like at one point he could have fought Jones. Like he was fighting. He was third ranked. He fought Gunn. If he won that, we could have seen Tai Tuivasa versus John Jones. But now he's just fell. Now he's just losing to blobs, bro. And it doesn't even seem like he's care. Like this guy's more interested in eating Taco Bell rather than like preparing for his fight. Or even in I think the UFC 305 embedded, the shots with Tuivasa was just him eating. It was just him eating, bro. It was just eating. So I don't know, man. This guy, like, I get he's entertaining. I get that fans like him, but it just seems like he doesn't care, man. He doesn't really have heart, man. He seems like he has no heart, right? So yeah. Next up, we got Abu Magomedov, bro. This guy is a disgrace to the Magomedov name, bro. I know he's not related to him, but bro, dude literally just walked away against Strickland. Against Strickland, he literally just put his hands on his hip and started walking away from Strickland. Like, who does that, bro? This guy just decided to go on a walk in the middle of an MMA fight. Like, who does that, bro? He just gave up. And yeah, man, he's just a disgrace. Again, he's just a bitch, man. He's just a bitch. He has no heart. But I did recently, I think, see. Well, I didn't watch the fight, but I think he KO'd some guy. So that's good. Maybe he's making improvements. But in that Strickland fight, man, that was just bizarre. I've never seen that in my life. I've never seen some dude just decide to take a stroll. Like he looked away from Strickland. He like turned like 90 degrees. He was like Strickland's facing one direction, and Abusa's like perpendicular to him, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? And that's how he got KO'd. He had his like hands by his waist, and he just gave up mid fight. Like, imagine getting KO'd by Strickland, man. That's like a next. That's like a new low, man. Strickland never KOs anybody, so to get KO'd by Strickland by pretty much giving up, he just gave him the KO. That's disappointing, man. So yeah, hopefully he works on that. Next up, the last one, we got Kevin Holland, man. This guy, what happened to this guy, bro? This guy, I don't know what's wrong with him. It's like Tuivasa, he just doesn't care anymore. He just doesn't care. He's jumping in between divisions, but when he fights, he just looks like he doesn't want to be there. Like he's one of those guys that he's just there for the money, bro. Like obviously, I know fighters need to make money, to support their family, to get by. But this dude, he doesn't even seem interested in winning, bro. And he seems to be coping on the Rampage podcast. I saw him coping about that. Just saying he doesn't care about the belt, and it's like fair enough to acknowledge that. Like, you know what? Maybe I won't become a champion. It's okay. Not everyone's gonna become a champion, but you can still go out there and put entertaining fights. You can still go to war. You can still like have fun fights. Right? Look at Jim Miller, for example. He's not touching the belt. He's been here for so long, but he's still trying to win. Like, he's still trying to win fights. Holland goes in there, and it's like he just doesn't care, but he doesn't care if he gets KO'd, doesn't care if he gets submitted. He's just like, oh, whatever, man. It's whatever. Like, I don't know, man. And even in the Drita fight, like, why is he even fighting at middleweight? I was looking at the fight night weigh-ins. Holland was 190, I think, or not even. It was like 188 or something. And Drita's like 212. Like, bro, why are you fighting some guy that's like 24 pounds heavier than you, bro? Like, what are you doing, man? If you're gonna go to middleweight, you need to do it properly and just bulk up, And yeah, it's unfortunate, man. Again, because he obviously, I don't think Holland's championship material, but he could have fun fights. I could see him having entertaining fights. With I don't know, Michelle Pereira, which that would be a cool fight. I don't even know who's a welterweight. I don't know. So he could have good fights. He could have interesting fights. Just because you're never going to touch the belt doesn't mean you should just quit and just not try to win, bro. Like, and people call him the best gatekeeper. I don't think he's the best gatekeeper. He just loses, bro. He's just a stepping stone. He's just a stepping stone. Lost the MVP. He lost to Reina Dorito. He beat Oleg Zukic. Oleg Zukic is like, he must have lost to him as well. He got dropped, I think, but he found a submission. Like, I don't know, man. He just doesn't care. And I don't know, he needs to try to win. Like, I think you should go back down to welterweight and just look for fun matchups. Like, you don't have to, it's okay, you don't have to go for the belt. Still have good matchups, right? You see Neil Magny, like that's a real gatekeeper. Like he loses some fights, but he will try to win. Like he's fighting Prates and he's like, okay, I'm gonna go take him down, right? Well, I'm gonna try to take him down, right? And he beat Mike Mallet, I think, right? So at least Magny's winning some fights in there, and he's not touching the belt, but he's still trying. He's still trying his best. But Holland, I don't know, man. He's just a quitter, to be honest. So yeah, it's kind of disappointing, but it's whatever. But yeah, that was it. That was the end of the video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If there's any other fighters that you think could have been on this list or in this video, comment down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.